You know, the good news about having GoPros is, at least if I get murdered, it'll be on video. Okay. All right, first left. So I think we have to go down that way. Yep, that's a pretty sharp. This is pretty great. Off-roading at night. Not ideal. But we'll make it work. Isn't that right, Chewie? Okay, so this particular route through Bogota took me a lot longer than I expected. I left late in the night because, well, not late in the night. I left in the afternoon because I had to fix the rim and some things on the bike that were breaking. But most importantly, the rim was bent and that was causing a slow air leak, which was just super annoying. So I took it to the moto shop, Motos Servitecas in Bogota. Really great, amazing place, wonderful people. They repaired it for me, but it took an overnight stay. So I ended up staying a little bit longer in Bogota than I anticipated. But yeah, that flat was fixed. I was on my way, but then got stuck in the rain for 3 hours. 3 hours to make 20 kilometers out of Bogota. It was absolutely miserable, stop and go traffic. And so I'm soaked to the bone at this point. My arrow stitch was leaking, not happy about that. And I end up trying to get an Airbnb at not one but two places that I was able to instant book at, but the host in the first instance wasn't in town and couldn't get to the apartment, so I had to ask for a refund there. And in the second instance, the host wasn't there either and wouldn't even respond until like the next morning, where he told me, thankfully, he told me it was not possible to book. Okay, yeah, no, I got that. So I ended up on the phone in the middle of the woods with Airbnb support, trying to get the issue resolved again in the rain. There's a very common theme. There's been a lot of rain around these parts recently. So yeah, that's a little bit of day one, part one of this trip. Well, we are about to take off. I'm going to navigate to the nearest gas station. Gas. Okay, so it's been this for almost 3 hours now. Good gracious, this is quite challenging. It's literally just like going, I don't know, 5 feet, 10 feet at a split, and stopping, and keep going. It's the worst traffic I've ever seen in my entire life for a very, very long way. I would never, ever in a million years live in Bogota, for sure. Like, this is just, it's awful. And it's raining. I mean, you know, it's awful. Awful. I can always make the rest of the way up tomorrow. Hey, buddy. Chewie's come out to play. He's been sleeping. It's not very jarring for him, so. How you feeling, Budster? We're out about 30 kilometers south of Bogota, and I was really hoping to get a lot farther today, maybe even all the way to Manizales, but I think I need to have a bit more reasonable expectations. And it's not like, so if you can see this through the video, I think you probably should be able to, right? It's dark, there are no lights. The odds of something happening or a bad road surface sending me for, you know, a ride, or a drunk driver, or yeah, I think I already said it, like an animal, you know, like, woohoo, hey, we're hanging out in the middle of the road now. Like, it's just super high, and then you factor into that, it's cold. It's like probably 10 degrees Celsius, and I don't want to put that stress on me or Chewie, or have any sort of like issues. You know, at the end of the day, like I'm doing this trip, and the specific purpose is to get off the beaten trail a little bit and to not go from destination to destination just because I have to. Okay, so we got an unpaved road coming up. I'm guessing it's off, like, you know, associated with a finca or something. So this is still a paved road, at least for now. Dun dun dun! You know, the good news about having GoPros is, at least if I get murdered, it'll be on video. Okay. Alright, first left, so I think we have to go down that way. Yep, that's a pretty sharp... This is pretty great. Off-roading at night. Not ideal. But we'll make it work. Isn't that right, Chewie? Well, that's fantastic. So the GPS is reading me out the grid coordinates, or the satellite coordinates, not the grid coordinates. If it was the grid coordinates and I was having to land navigate like I did as an officer in the Army, then I would 100% get myself hopelessly lost. There's another little doggy. It looks a little bit friendly, but also kind of threatening. Little foxy. My hope is that the instant book in Colombia gets a little bit more love. That it, you know, basically that instant books will be generally recognized and I won't have any issues booking into this place. But yeah. Man, I'm so glad I've got these lights. So glad. It's just absolute game changer. Okay, so we're approaching the satellite coordinates. See no signage. Yeah, and this is it. Like, we're literally passing it. It's like, on the left. I don't think so, guys. I don't think it's on the left up here. But we shall see. You're killing me, Airbnb, with the instant books. You know, I could go straight through to Manizales and I'd be there like 2 in the morning or something, or I'll find another like roadside hotel. I'm not super worried about it. Basically, I'm just gonna get back on the road and keep going. All will be well. I have set the adventure setting to 1, aka no adventure, get me there as quickly as possible setting. Yeah, there's just these like random like pea gravel sections in the road and a lot of hairpin curves and no lights out here and not the best reflectors, and then these like super bumpy, just pitted out sections of the road. Good times. Yeah, they say that you can't really experience, you know, that you experience, and it is true, of course, a country in a completely different way on the motorcycle, right? The sights, the sounds, the smells. Well, right now it smells like manure and like rotten chicken feed. But at least it brings back memories. When I was a kid, I lived on a farm in North Carolina. Most of my, I'd say like, from 9 till 16-ish. 9 to 17. We stayed in North Carolina. 7-acre farm. We had sheep and chickens and an orchard and a really big garden. Like, it must have been like a half-acre garden that I spent quite a bit of time in working on. Brings back some good memories for sure. I don't want to live life with any regrets. And I want to be more present. I want to be more conscious, more aware and alive and awake. And this is one of the ways that I'm doing that. Well, that was cathartic. At least for me. All right, everybody, signing off for now. I hope you're having a great day wherever you're at in the world, and that you're inspired to do something or move towards your dream in some way. Please like and subscribe, and so we can get the word out, and please let me know what you like and what you don't like about these videos so I can continue to improve my editing. All right, I will talk to you later in the next video. Ciao.
Maybe mom and dad were right when they told me this wouldn't be nothing. Maybe I should take their advice, go get a life, or maybe get a job or something. Pack it up and head back home, tell everybody I was bluffing. Or maybe I'll just get out my head and focus on what I know's coming.